Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the organizational meeting of the Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners to order. Today is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, and the time is 7 o'clock. Clerk, can you please take roll?
Commissioner DeLu,
Here.
Commissioner Gisler,
Here.
Commissioner Hepler,
Here.
Commissioner Mazer,
Here.
Commissioner Morales. Absent. Commissioner Ray, Commissioner Strebs,
Here.
Commissioner Taylor,
Here.
Commissioner Wheeler,
Here.
8 present.
Thank you. Do we have any commissioners who would like to lead us in the invocation reflection? Prosecutor Gettings in the audience? Yes. Commissioner Gisler.
Please join me in prayer. Father God, please help us all do the best we possibly can to keep the county on the pretty solid track we are already on after this first year of the new commission. Help us all understand that we're never going to get everything we as individuals each want, but there's got to be some compromise in the equation, and let us do that very willingly and politely and civilly to each other. Please protect us both here and abroad, and our EMTs, our fire people, and our law enforcement. They're what helps keep us on the even keel. And without any further ado, Lord, amen. Amen. He likes that when I say that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll get started. Is there a motion for consideration of a resolution to determine the term of office for chairperson as required by the board bylaws? Commissioner Hepler?
Make a motion that the term for the chair be 1 year, as we're all going to be done at the end of the year. Thank you.
Is there
That's an easy
support?
one to second. I'm sorry.
Support Commissioner Gisler? All, voice vote is fine. All in favor? Opposed? None? All right. Motion passes. All right. In accordance with board bylaws, as acting chairperson of the board, I will now call for nominations from the floor for board chairperson. Any member of the board may call out their nomination without first standing or being recognized by the chair. After each nomination, I will restate the nomination as no second is required for a nomination. Candidates do not accept or decline any nomination. However, a candidate may, if elected to a board office, decline to serve at that time. I now will call for nominations from the floor for the election of board chairperson. Commissioner Taylor?
I'd like to nominate Tammy Ray.
There's been a nomination for Tammy Ray for chairperson. Are there any other nominations? All right. As acting chairperson, I will now declare nominations for the election of board chairperson closed. I believe we'll now take roll call.
Commissioner DeLu,
Yes.
Commissioner Gisler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hepler,
Yes.
Commissioner Mazer,
Yes.
Commissioner Ray, Commissioner Strebs,
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Wheeler,
Yes.
8 yes.
With unanimous support, I will now hand over the gavel and congratulate Tammy Ray as our new acting board chairperson. Congratulations.
right, thank you. So let's see what's next. Election of the vice chairperson. So, let's see. Oh, 1 second, sir, we got to spill. In accordance with the board bylaws, Article 2, Section 2.6, Sub Item A, as chairperson of the board, I will call for nominations from the floor for vice chairperson. Commissioner Hepler.
I'd like to nominate John Taylor as the vice chair for the board.
We have Commissioner Taylor nominated as vice chairperson. Are there any other nominations? Seeing no other nominations, I now declare the nominations for election of board vice chairperson closed. Clerk, can you take the roll, please?
Commissioner Gisler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hepler,
Yes.
Commissioner Mazer,
Yes.
Chair Ray,
Yes.
Commissioner Strebs,
Yes.
Commissioner Taylor,
Abstain?
Commissioner Wheeler,
Yes.
Commissioner DeLu,
Yes.
7 yes, 1 abstention.
Congratulations. I like that spot.
I had to double check this. to make sure.
Okay, so now we will move to the election of vice chairperson pro tem. In accordance with the board bylaws, Article 2, Section 2.6, Sub Item A, as chairperson of the board, I will call for nominations from the floor for board vice chairperson pro tem. Commissioner Hepler has been nominated. Are there any other nominations? As chairperson, I now declare the nominations for the election of board vice chairperson pro tem closed. Clerk, will you take roll for us, please?
Commissioner Mazer,
Yes.
Chair Ray,
Yes.
Commissioner Strebs,
Yes.
Vice Chair Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Wheeler,
Yes.
Commissioner DeLu,
Yes.
Commissioner Gisler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hepler.
Am I supposed to abstain?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 yes, 1 abstention.
Oh, Jesus. Congratulations. Okay, now we have review of bylaws, organizational structure only. Angelina, is that you?
Thank you, Chair. Under the board bylaws, we are required, the board is required to review the bylaws as to organizational structure and determine whether there are any recommendations to change the organizational structure of the board itself only. It's a very limited review. If there are no recommendations to change the board structure, we can move forward.
Thank you. Are there,
I move that we move forward with no changes to the bylaws.
support? It's been properly moved and supported. Is there any discussion? No? All in favor, say aye. Opposition? All right, motion carries. And we have a proclamation. Commissioner Mazer, would you like to, oh, I'm sorry. Adoption of the schedule of the regular meeting dates. Is there a motion? Vice Chair?
I move that we adopt the meeting dates as presented.
Then properly moved and supported. All in, any discussion, sorry? No, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Commissioner Gisler,
I always want to discuss.
of course.
There are only 2 dates, and that's the first one in August and the first in November that are not in our, what I consider our first and third Tuesdays. 3.
May.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
And I'm assuming May is National Lights Out.
Oh, okay. We're not having another election in May, right? Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. And now we have a proclamation honoring Martin Luther King Jr. Commissioner Mazur, would you like to read that for us? Wrong reading glasses. Commissioner Strauss?
Thank you, Chair. Move adoption of a resolution, I'm sorry, rather, a proclamation honoring Martin Luther King, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Whereas Dr. King was a champion of civil rights movement to protect the human rights of Black Americans and promote economic justice for all. Whereas Dr. King created positive systemic change through nonviolent resistance, marches, and civil disobedience to further the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. Whereas Dr. King shared a dream in 1963 that inspired our nation to bring justice where there is injustice, freedom where there is oppression, peace where there is violence, opportunity where there is poverty, and that our children be judged not by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. Whereas Dr. King was willing to suffer physical and verbal abuse and lay down his own life solely for the purpose of eliminating social injustice through nonviolence. Whereas Dr. King demonstrated that social reform can be accomplished with the expression of mutual respect, words of societal peace, and an understanding of a love for all mankind. Whereas Congress has dedicated the third Monday in January, a federal holiday in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and whereas the Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners believes that in keeping with the dream from Dr. King, that individual strengths should be promoted and systemic barriers that exist should be dismantled. Now therefore be it resolved, Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners, in recognition of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., encourages all people to work to fulfill his dream to create the beloved community in which all people have the opportunity to live into their full potential.
Support.
Moved by Commissioner Strauss, supported by Vice Chair Taylor. Any discussion? You always have discussion. No discussion? Oh, okay. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Okay, next we have no communications. Does any commissioner have any communications that they like to share? Seeing none, we will move to approval of the minutes from the December 19th, 23 Committee of the Whole regular. We need to approve this agenda? Approval of agenda. Kind of late, it's over.
It is a strange location. The prior items were statutorily required as the organizational meeting. Proclamations are ceremonial in nature. And so now we're getting to the point where we're going to actually take action and do business. So that's why it's down there. It is weird at the organizational meeting, but we should still adopt this agenda.
Okay. All right, it's been moved by Commissioner Wheeler, supported by Vice Chair Pro Tem Hepler. Any discussion?
Sorry, real quick, I had one real quick question on the transfers and disbursements. Usually we can do it at the 4 o'clock, but we didn't have a 4 o'clock today. Is it possible to move that just to the non-consent, just so I can ask the
Yep.
question?
Any other changes? All right. Can we do a voice vote? Okay, all of those in favor of approving the agenda with the one change, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries and the agenda is approved. Approval of minutes from December 19th, Committee of the Whole and regular meeting. Vice Chair.
I move that we approve the December 19, 2023 draft committee of the whole and regular meeting minutes. Support.
All right, it's been properly moved and supported. Any discussion, Commissioner Gisler?
Yes, I guess this is something that anybody in this room besides me can probably answer. I was not here at that meeting. Do I pass, and just abstain from approving the minutes?
You can, you don't have to though.
Okay.
Any other? Yeah. Any other discussion? It wasn't that long. It was like 20 minutes. Not 3 hours. All right, any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? The minutes are passed. Any abstentions? Sorry. None? Okay. And now we have public comments. Do any members of the public wish to make public comment? Please say your name and state where you live, and you have 3 minutes. Seeing none, are there any recordings?
It does not appear so, Chair.
Thank you. All right, moving on. To non-consent, we have a recommendation for approval of transfers and disbursements. Vice Chair.
I just have one quick question, and Commissioner DeLu actually made me aware of this. I kind of skimmed through it.
Make the motion.
Oh, yeah. I move that we approve the transfers and disbursements.
All right, discussion. Vice Chair.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Now, in the going through the transfers and disbursements, there was a COVID relief money. It totaled about, gosh, it was like 800 or 700,000. It added up to it. There was a few different spots for it. Just wondering, is that money that we just didn't spend that we had to get back to the state?
Yes, all of those are funding that we received from COVID. Yeah, basically related to COVID grant funding that we just didn't spend. And when I asked about it, it just sounds like HCS had staff challenges in terms of staffing those various programs with staff due to the challenges that we had that relate to the COVID-19 grants. And then as well as some just some internal barriers that kind of popped up. So all of that funding is being returned to the state for that purpose.
Okay. Hate giving money back to the state, but I understand.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? All right, motion carries. Moving back to public comments. If there are any members of the public who'd like to wait to make public comment, please step forward, state your name, tell us where you're from, and limit your comments to 3 minutes. This is an opportunity to provide input in a professional and respectful manner. All right, seeing none. Moving on. Reports of officers, bodies, administrator, controller. Guess I'll go first. I don't have a speech, but I don't, I'm sorry. I would like to say thank you to my colleagues for trusting me to lead us in 2024. I also want to say thank you to Vice Chair Taylor for the work that he did last year. He did a great job. I hope that he will still step up with the finances because we really need you there. But I'm excited for 2024 and all that we can continue to do. We did some amazing things in 23, and I believe we can keep moving forward. So thank you all. Vice Chair.
Well, first off, I want to say thank you. I think that it's a testament to the growth of this board, and we've got a lot more to do as well. We've got some structural things that we can look at as a county that we can improve on. As the PJ Fleck, when he was in town, always used to say, you can get better, a little bit better every single day. No matter how good you think you are, you can always, always, always improve. And I think that that's what we can strive to do as a board. I want to say congratulations to Tammy, our new chair. I think she's got the type of talent that you can't teach. So I think she's going to be a good chair. And I think we're going to be in good shape. So I'm excited about the next year, excited about working with all of you. And if you ever need me, just give me a call.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to wish everybody on the council a happy new year and look forward to the things that we're going to be doing, keeping Kalamazoo County a great place to live, work, and play. I think we had a great year last year, so I look forward to what we can do this year. And as Mr. Gissler pointed out, please thank all the men and women who protect us either in the military or fire, police, ambulance. Thank all of our public officials and all the people that work for Kalamazoo County for their hard work and what they do for this county. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, Vice Chair, Vice Chair Pro Tem, Commissioners. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you and our staff and community. We're just excited to be back. I spoke to a lot of our staff today, and they've all said that they've come back rejuvenated and refreshed and renewed. So we're excited about that. I think that just the way that the holidays aligned, we were able to actually take some time off, which was long overdue for a lot of staff, and not a lot of emails came in, so that was great. We're excited to continue the great work that we've been moving along for this board and the community. So we're happy to support new initiatives and look forward to the strategic planning process that we'll be endeavoring upon very soon. So happy to take any questions on anything that may have come up, but we're just looking forward to a great year. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we want to start with Commissioner Mazer. All right, Commissioner Gissler.
Congratulations to you, Chair. Congratulations to you, Vice Chair and Vice Chair Pro Tem. Same cadre of talented people in different seats. I look forward to continuing the things that we started last year and in many cases finished. Hallelujah for the Justice Center not being, I don't think it's going to be a big deal right now. I think it's kind of behind us, I hope. I'm really tired of going to road commission meetings and having them remind me that their project out there on 26th Street is on schedule and on budget. So much for that. Anyway, congratulations to all of you, and I look forward to seeing your leadership take us forward into new and better things. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner DeLue.
First, a question I should have asked earlier. Were we supposed to discuss committee assignments tonight, or is that
Next meeting.
excellent? And I just want to thank the three of you for stepping up and agreeing to be our leaders. I just appreciate it, and I think you're all going to do a great job as usual. And thank you to the administration, and looking forward to this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Wheeler.
Again, yeah, thank you for stepping up and being our leaders. It's really appreciated. I know you guys take on a lot and do a lot for us as a board. So thank you for that, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Commissioner Sharps.
I think it's an exciting time. It's a new year, and I feel very optimistic. We came through tonight the most unified that we've been in our organizational meetings on my time on this board. I think that's a real show of strength. The organization continues to grow and build strength, and we did really good stuff last year. So we've got really, only up to go. So congratulations, Tammy and John, for your leadership, and Commissioner Hepler as well. Look forward to it. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you, Commissioner. What?
I'm asking, I have not heard anybody make a comment about Montez. Did she check in? She's not ill or anything, is she?
She sent us all an email yesterday saying that she wouldn't be here today.
Okay.
She had an emergency.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, you want to say goodnight to Mo before we adjourn?
Oh, good night, Bo.
We are adjourned.